Hi and welcome to my channel. My name's Michelle and I have a business named Hawthorne Grove. I craft things, repurpose things and enjoy vintage items. So today on my way home, I wasn't planning to, but I just quickly stopped into the Burnie Recycle Centre, knowing full well that I couldn't really afford too much and didn't have a lot of room in my car. And of course I walked in and they were having a half price day. Which is very exciting, but I had to be good. I had to behave. So everything you see here today was half price and sum total of $80 after the half price. So $80 saved $80. Originally $160 Australian. So I live in a small town in Tasmania, which is the little spot at the bottom of Australia. And we have Australian dollars, of course, and our thrift shops have different items than, say, America or England. We call them op shops or tip shops. So anyway, we'll get started. Now, firstly, I found this cute little set of vintage fruit. So those are the strawberries. And then we have their apricots. And some other kind of berry. I can't read it right at this moment. So they were all $1 each, so 50 cents each after the discount. And I probably won't do anything to those, apart from, look, if they don't sell how they are, I might update the frame to a little bit darker stain. They're quite cute. And everything I'm showing here, well, most of what I'm showing here today will be available at my market stall, which is the Penguin Undercover Market in Tasmania. So it's like a market full of little shops, open once a week. So then I came across these darling little pictures. They have little vintage children. Very bright in here today. And they are quite sweet. It's a little girl picking flowers. A little boy and girl on either a bridge or a swing. Some children sitting on a bench. A little boy and girl with a bucket on his head. Now I don't think they are extremely old. They have the barcode made in China on the back. But that could just be the frame. I'm not sure if they've been reframed. They're very sweet, very vintage inspired. And then we have some children at the beach. Whoops. And a little girl and her dolly under a rose bush. So they were all $2 each, only $1 each after the discount. I also just picked up this clear wooden frame. It was $1, so 50 cents. It even comes with cobwebs. And I will pop something in the middle of that and make something nice at some stage. Okay, getting on to some kitchen type items. The lady at the tip shop kindly wrapped everything up so it's just like Christmas. I can't remember what I bought. Okay, so this little bowl says fleurs and it has a little scene with flowers, and it was $1, so down to 50 cents. And it's Dan's something flower market made in China. I thought that was quite cute as a little trinket dish. Then we have this This plate, I can't find any markings on it, but it looks fairly old. Sandwich plate or something to that effect. That's the back. That was $2, so down to $1. Be careful with this packing material because I like to recycle as much as I can. Now I have this pottery dip plate. So that was quite nice. I love the brown and bluish green tones, and that says Delna or Delma on the back. You can quite see that. And that was $3, so down to $1.50. Sorry about the crinkly paper. So tempting to when you walk into a thrift store and everything's half price. I go in there, every couple of weeks or so, and I see things and think, oh, no, I can't really pay that price and make profit, but when it's all half price, I'm in. So this one is a nice little, I'd say they're tomato dish. Now it has a little bit of paint off on the tomatoes, but it was $4 down to $2, so I thought I'd take a chance. That's the back there. Oh, I can't quite see the writing on the back, but I'll get the magnifier out later and have a proper look. So yeah, that was $4 down to $2. Can't pass anything up if it's vintage. I'm also planning on opening my eBay store back up at some stage, so you may find some of these items on there. Now this is one of the first things I saw as I walked into the kitchenware part. It's a lovely dish. The lighting just doesn't really do it justice, but it's got the lovely pink flowers with the beigey brown base and greeny blue lining. Just says made in Japan on the back, and that was $6 down to $3. I thought that's such a pretty little dish to sit on your table. Okay. And I often buy things just to display items on it at the store. And if someone wants to buy them, I have them priced accordingly. Then I found this little dish. It looks like green roses, which is an unusual colour for roses, but it's quite pretty with the turquoise kind of colour around the outside. Now this one is ironstone china, made in Japan, superior. So that was only $2 down to $1, so I grabbed that as well. Now the last little thing in this box is this little salt and pepper set. Little timber one, still has its stoppers on its little timber stand. I thought that was quite cute. That was $2 down to $1. Whoops! I'm now throwing the salt away. So I couldn't pass that up. Oh, I'm a noisy old thing. Okay, next thing isn't exciting, but I needed something just to pop in the corner of my shower for the kids' shampoos because they get a bit, I don't know about you, but I don't clean the shower every day, so it gets a little bit slippery down there, for a nice word. We're also on tank water. We're out of town, so I guess it's, we get that pink tone in the shower. I really should clean it more often, but I don't get to with all my crafting and crazy things. So I just grabbed this for in the corner to pop their shampoo on. That was $2 down to $1. Nothing exciting, but it will be useful. Okay. Into the next little box of goodies. I already can't remember what half of this was. Yes. Nice little pottery, tiny little bowl. It's quite pretty with the glaze. It's living art, made in China, designed in Australia. Oh, that's interesting. So that was $1 down to 50 cents. Nice little ring dish or jewelry dish or something. Pop your teaspoon in on the sink or something like that. Now I saw this in there the other day, but I wasn't really certain. Not sure. It might be fairly old actually. It's glazed, crackled, sorry. So it's just this little olive dish with the raised spiral centre, which I thought was quite pretty. And that was only $1, so 50 cents. Now, I got this bowl. Oh, it's IKEA. Now, I watch a lot of crafting channels on YouTube, like Julie's Designs and Signs, Ginger Chick Rehab, um, Our Green Acres, Sonnet's Garden Blooms, etc. And they're really great, and they give you lots of inspiration. Now, Ginger Chick, she quite often picks up these bowls, gives them a nice new spray and a wax, and sells them off again. This was a little bit more expensive, but because it was half price, I was okay with that. So it was $5, then down to $2.50. Yeah, it's quite small down here. Just goes on and on and on. Okay, so another pottery piece, which has a stylised, I'd say a butterfly. That's just something stuck to it. It's not actually a crack or anything. That was just quite sweet. Does have a signature on the back. It looks like it says WA. So that was $1 down to 50 cents. All right. White paper. That will come in handy for shipping. Another little box of goodies down here. Now this will be quite handy. This is a little yarn winder. It's quite different to the one I have already. I'm not sure how it connects. But anyway, it's a little Singer yarn winder. I will figure that out. It was $8 down to $4. Different. Had a lot of fun in the kitchen area. Another little pottery style dish. It's quite crude, but I like it. It's a very unusual shape. So that was $1 down to 50 cents. I can't remember what I got now. I was just filling up baskets and sticking them behind the counter and going back to look for more. Okay, so this little one does have a little bit of a chip. It's quite sweet. It's just this tiny little jug with the grain stripe around in a green and yellow. And it is, oops, upside down. Waterfield something. It's made in England. Can't see the stamp all that well, but it also has a raised stamp as well on there. I will probably stick that either in my cabinet or add it to a little jug collection at the market. So that was $3 down to $1.50. Now this young fellow caught my eye. He was out in the outdoor section. I'd say it's terracotta. He's not very heavy, but he's quite cute. And he was $4 down to $2. Seems to be in good condition. I might see how we go with him as is. If he doesn't sell, we'll pop a coat of textured paint or something on him. What else do we have in here? This is exciting. Oh yes, little bud bars. This was quite pretty. It's just sitting in the glassware section. It does have a sticker on there. Probably won't be able to pick that up, but it says Mikasa. So that was $6 down to $3, and I've just noticed I did check the rim while I was in there and it wasn't cracked, but we've probably broken it while moving it, so that might stay in my collection. Never mind, these things happen. Now this was a very unusual looking jug. I nearly didn't pick it up, but I haven't seen anything like it at our thrift shop, so I thought I would give it a chance. So it's like a cream colour with the gold handle. Just really like the shape. It's quite decor or something, and it has raised pattern, kind of like a wicker pattern. I'm assuming it's got some age. It does say something on the bottom, which is a little bit hard to read. I have no idea what that says. And that was $8 down to $4. You know you're getting old when you have to lift your glasses up to read anything. Sloan, maybe? Not sure. And it's got a little gold K stamped on it. Anyway, I took a chance on that. Yeah. Alright, we'll get out of the kitchenware for 2 seconds and I will show you a couple of other things. Now, I've bought a few of these in the past and they're these nice turned, I gather they were legs off. I'm not sure. There was one bigger post. I don't know if they're off a couch or off a bed, but they're quite nice. They sort of look 70s to me. Now, the thrift stores here have caught on to the fact that people like to buy timber for crafts, which is exactly why I've bought them. So these were $10 each. I did buy a couple a few months ago and I thought I'll grab the rest next time. It's a half price day. So these were $5 each, and they're quite a good size. So I grabbed the 3 of those, which were just sitting here. This one's heavier. I'm not sure why, because they're all the same. Now, what I've been doing with those is taking some inspiration by a couple of other YouTubers and cutting them down into candlesticks. So some of them I will paint up, some of them I will leave original, pop a little wood round on the top, so it can be a candlestick or a riser. There's the price tag on the bottom of that one still. Paint some white, some black, some blue or something in chalk paint, and they will be quite cute. I also like watching Upcycled by Bree. She has some great ideas for upcycling timber. Then I also grabbed this frame. It has no glass, but it's a nice big solid timber frame with the hanging system. That was $2. It's Anton's Moulding. So that was okay for that. Oh, we're getting close. I always tell I'm busy when the hair goes behind the ear. Okay, I think I have a few platters in these ones. So I have this quite large plate, and that is Century. I always put the stamps upside down. Century Elsinore Stoneware. That has, I love the design, and it's quite heavy. It's quite a heavy plate. And this one I thought was very pretty, very cottage core with the florals. 4-section chicken dip plate or something, I'd say. That was $2 down to $1, and so was the plate I showed before, if I didn't already say. And this is Kikuju, Japan. Oh, it's got the Japan stamp down the bottom as well. I thought that was quite pretty for the whole cottage core scene that seems to be very popular at the moment. Another opener. I need to grab in this one. This is quite. I almost left this there, and then I took another look. Now it's all one piece. This was $7 down to $3.50. It's got these pea pods, I presume, and it is A Santos, Portugal. I thought that was quite nice. I also watch a bit of the Crazy Lamp Lady, and she seems to like Portuguese things. So that's another chips and dip platter. There were very many of those there today. I love this large bowl as well, salad bowl, serving bowl of some sort, covered in fruit. So lots of berries and flowers, berries and strawberries and all sorts of things. And this was Mayfair and Jackson Stoneware. So that was $5 down to $2.50. Almost done with all the kitchen items. This one, I couldn't see any markings on this. It may have had one on the back, but I think it's been cleaned so much that it's rubbed down. It's just this lovely oval shaped dish with the raised design and the roses. That was $5 down to $2.50. It's got the nice gold around the outside. I'd say it once had a stamp here, but it's been worn down from cleaning. So that was quite pretty. Get many things to craft this time. That's okay, I have so much in the works that I probably wouldn't get a chance anyway. Now I've got this stuff. Come out of there. Apparently not. Okay. So this is just a standard old timber cutting board. It's got rubber, no rubber stoppers around the edge. I'll probably give this a new lease of life with either a wax or write something nice on there and just have it as a deco board in the background, something like kitchen coffee or something to that effect. So that was only $1, so down to 50 cents. And now for the couple of bigger items that I have. So things could get tricky. Okay. We have this lovely little turned side table. It's solid timber. It's quite heavy, so I would say it's probably not pine. I'm not certain what it is, but it's quite nice. Now I will probably just clean this up and pop it in on my stall how it is. If not, I'll give if it doesn't sell, I will give the top a re-shine, sand it back and put a coat of wax or something on it. So it was a little bit pricey considering it's just a tip shop, but that was $15, so down to $7.50. But I think that was quite nice. Move a couple of things around. And then these may be a little bit hard to see, but I also picked up a couple of vintage chairs. I have the nice tapestry seat cushion. They're both slightly different. The other one's a bit bigger and timber has some curves, but they both have the same seat cover. And they were $8 each, down to $4. So that's everything we got today at... Oops, I won't bother editing that out. It's fine. So that's what we got today at the City Mission Resale Centre, Recycle Centre in Burnie. Now I need to go through, clean it all up, get it all ready to take to the market. And I will leave it there for now, and I will talk to you again soon. Just before I leave, if you enjoy seeing thrift shop finds, please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up and add a comment if you see anything that you know any information about. I'd be very appreciative if you could tell me, oh look, that's an antique, it's worth thousands of dollars, or no, that's just junk. I'm happy for any input. And also if there's anything you would like to purchase, most of this will be for sale. I have a Facebook page, Hawthorne Grove. I also have Instagram, and I said my little stall at the Penguin Market. So I hope to see you again soon, and I will start cleaning and sorting. Bye for now.